Every World Cup final lasts just 90 minutes, yet it creates memories that live for generations. On one side stands the hero, lifting football's greatest prize. On the other stands a player whose courage, heartbreak, or sacrifice becomes just as unforgettable. This is the story of 7 unforgettable finals, told through 14 extraordinary players whose destinies were forever written on the very same night. Pelé. Brazil arrived in Stockholm carrying the pain of the Maracanã tragedy, with an entire nation longing for redemption. At just 17, Pelé produced 2 unforgettable goals that transformed hope into Brazil's first World Cup triumph and announced a new king of football. Even in his final years, his warmth and love for the game continued to inspire millions around the world. But while Brazil celebrated the birth of a legend, Sweden's captain was left watching the same moment from the opposite side of history. That captain was Nils Lidholm. His composed opening goal ignited belief across Sweden and briefly suggested that the hosts could conquer the football world. Brazil's brilliance soon rewrote the script, but Lidholm accepted defeat with the grace that defined his remarkable career. He later became one of Italy's most respected managers, admired for his intelligence and humility. History crowned one king that afternoon, but football still remembers the captain who welcomed him onto its greatest stage. Geoff Hurst. England carried the hopes of a nation into Wembley, chasing a first World Cup title on home soil. His controversial second goal became one of football's most debated moments before he completed the only hat-trick ever scored in a World Cup final. Sir Geoff has spent decades sharing those memories with generations of supporters. Yet while Wembley erupted with joy, one German playmaker could only watch history slip through his hands. That playmaker was Helmut Haller. His calm finish stunned Wembley and gave West Germany the perfect start on football's biggest stage. England eventually fought back to claim the trophy, leaving Haller and his teammates wondering how quickly a dream could disappear. Until his passing in 2012, he remained one of Germany's most admired football figures. One goal divided 2 nations, but both players earned a permanent place in World Cup history. Franz Beckenbauer. West Germany faced the most admired team in world football, knowing only discipline could overcome total football. As captain, Beckenbauer inspired his side to recover from an early setback and guide the hosts to a famous World Cup victory. Until his passing in 2024, he remained the defining figure of German football and a symbol of leadership. But while one captain lifted the trophy before his home crowd, another walked away after changing football forever without becoming world champion. Standing on the opposite side was Johan Cruyff. Before West Germany even touched the ball, he burst through the defense to win the penalty that gave the Netherlands a dream start. Although the trophy slipped away, his vision inspired a football revolution that continues to influence the game today. Cruyff devoted the rest of his life to coaching and developing young players until his passing in 2016. Some captains lift the World Cup. Others leave behind an idea that never stops winning. Mario Götze. Introduced from the bench with the final drifting towards penalties, he needed only one perfect moment to change football history. His superb chest control and volley delivered Germany's fourth World Cup and fulfilled a lifetime's dream. Injuries and illness later challenged him, but he fought his way back with quiet determination. As Germany celebrated a new hero in Rio, Argentina's captain faced another painful chapter in his extraordinary journey. That captain was Lionel Messi. Argentina stood within touching distance of football's greatest prize until one extra-time strike ended a nation's dream. The image of Messi quietly walking past the World Cup trophy became one of the defining moments of modern football. 8 years later, he completed the journey that had once seemed impossible, inspiring millions with resilience and belief. Sometimes destiny asks a hero to wait before granting the perfect ending. Fabio Cannavaro. Italy arrived in Berlin under enormous pressure, determined to restore pride after one of the darkest periods in its football history. Cannavaro delivered a flawless defensive performance, leading every challenge with composure before lifting the World Cup as captain. After retirement, he remained close to football through coaching and mentoring the next generation. But while Italy celebrated beneath the Berlin sky, one of football's greatest careers ended in the most unexpected way imaginable. That man was Zinedine Zidane. He opened the scoring with an audacious Panenka and controlled the biggest match of his final season with remarkable authority. Then one emotional reaction brought his career to an abrupt end, leaving France to finish the final without its captain. Zidane later returned to inspire another generation from the touchline, proving greatness extends far beyond one mistake. Football remembers the red card, but history remembers the legend. Romário. Brazil had spent 24 years waiting to lift the World Cup again, and every touch carried the hopes of a football-obsessed nation. Although the final ended without a goal, Romário's brilliance throughout the tournament gave Brazil the belief to reclaim the game's greatest prize. Retirement never took him far from football or public life in Brazil. But while yellow shirts celebrated at the Rose Bowl, one Italian genius faced the loneliest moment of his remarkable career. That genius was Roberto Baggio. After inspiring Italy through the knockout rounds, destiny placed the decisive penalty on the shoulders of the nation's greatest star. His shot sailed over the crossbar, handing Brazil the World Cup in one heartbreaking instant. Baggio never allowed that moment to define his life, earning admiration for his humility and quiet dignity long after retirement. Football remembers the miss, but generations remember the courage it took to take that final walk. Lionel Messi. After years of heartbreak, criticism, and near misses, one final chance remained to complete football's greatest story. Messi scored twice in an unforgettable final before calmly converting his penalty in the shootout, finally leading Argentina back to the top of the world after 36 years. He continues to inspire new generations with the same humility that shaped his remarkable career. But while Argentina celebrated the ending every supporter had dreamed of, one extraordinary young forward was left wondering how a perfect performance still wasn't enough. That forward was Kylian Mbappé. With France on the edge of defeat, he produced one of the greatest performances ever seen in a World Cup final, scoring a breathtaking hat-trick and converting his penalty in the shootout. Yet even 4 flawless finishes could not deny Messi's destiny. Still in the prime of his career, Mbappé continues chasing the trophy that slipped away in Qatar. Football crowned its champion that night, but it also discovered the player ready to shape its future. Every World Cup final leaves behind more than a champion. It leaves 2 stories that can never be separated, one of triumph and one of heartbreak. Together, they remind us that football's greatest legacy isn't just about who won, but about everyone who made those unforgettable nights possible. We'll see you in the next chapter of football history.